Yeah, hello there, and welcome back. And let us continue with our lesson over here. And we will be learning about the implicit animation over here. And let us start with the some of the basic implicit animation that is provided with the Flutter itself. So let us get started over here. So let us start with first the animation of our text style. So let's go over here and create I guess let's create a folder, and let's call this one as a screen over here, and let's add a new file of let's call this one as text animation dot the dot file, or you can give a different name. And let's have a stateful widget over here because we need to set a state later, and that will be of the text animation. And let's import our material package over here, and let's call this one as the const over here. And from here let's return the scaffold, and let's add the basic app bar over here. And once we have the app bar, we will have a body over here, and let's add the center, and let's have a child, and child will have a column over here. And with this column, let's have a children over here. And with this children, what we will do is let's add our text over here. So animation, and if you take a look at the animation, we get a lot of the animation over here. And we will be looking into not the animation, animated. So you can see there are a lot of the animated thing widget over here, but we will be looking into the animated. It should be of the animated default text style over here. So let us take a look into this one. So we have a child, we have a style, and then the duration. So let me configure all of this properly. And here in the child, we need to provide a widget. So let's move this one to the end of all of our property over here. So on this style, let's go and add some style over here. So we'll be adding a text style over here, STYL text style. And what we will do is we'll change the color first of all, and then we will have the colors dot the red or something, for just give a default one. And then we'll have a font size over here, and font size let's give something like a 24 for now. And the duration, let's have a const of the duration over here, and let's give in the millisecond of let's say around 800 or something. And on the child, let's give a const of the text over here, and let's say I am animated, right? Sorry, animated. I'm animated text STYL style. So we have that. So let me close this one, and what we need is we need one more widget over here that will be of the button. So let's add the size box, and with this I'll give a height over here, and height of let's say 8. I think that should be fine. And below that let's add the one more widget that will be of the button. So button will be of the elevated button. And let's add the property over here, and let me arrange it properly. So on pressed, let's have a function call over here, and with the children let's have a const of the text. And let's see let's click me or something over here. And once we have that, what we need to do is whenever we click on this button, we need to change some of the properties of this particular style so that it can emanate. So what we need to do is let's go on to the top, and let's add a color property over here, and that color will be of the color. and let's have the default color of the colors dot something like a black over here. And then let's have the another property of the double, and that will be of the font size that we can have. That will be of the 24 by default. And once we have that, let's go down over here, and in the color, let's replace that one over here, and I'll just say that is our color, and this one is of the font size. And let's make it as a const over here. So on the button click, what we want to do is we want to set a state over here and update our state of the font size. Let's say our font size will be of let's generate a random number. So what we can go over here is let's have a final random of we will have a random that will be of the random random, and this will help us to generate a random number. So let's go over here and let's have that random over here, and let's create a next int. Let's have a next double. I guess we need a double over here, and double is always generated 0.0. so what we need is we need a maximum value up to the 24. So that's to generate us the number between double between 0 to the 24. And let's add a one more property that will be of the color, right? So we also need to update the color. So color color dot color color, and dot from we will use a RGBO, and here we need to provide the RGB and as well as the opacity over here. And what we will do over here is opacity, let's keep as a 1, and let's generate a number for this one. So let's have a number of a random dot. We need the int over here, so next int, and the max let's give it 256, and let's have a same number generated over here and over here. So that should give us the random int, and that will generate a color for us, and that should be fine. So once we have all of these, what we can do is we go to the main, and here let's add that from here I will create, I guess, one more screen over here that will be of the home screen.the file. And let's add the state list widget over here, because we are not going to use any state. So that will be of the home screen, and let's import this particular material, and over here let's set this one as the what we can do is we can set the return from here. We can return a scaffold. I guess we can return scaf scaffold, and then we'll have the app bar. And with the app bar, what I can do is I can add the normal app bar, right, the basic one, and then let's have the body over here, and the body, let's create a body of the single single child scroll view. And with this single child scroll view, let us add a child over here, and with this child we can add a column over here. Let's add the column, and that column will have children, and with this children we can add our button over here. So let's add the button, so when we click on that button we'll navigate to the another screen. So let's have this over here, and let's have a button over here, and in this button what I'll do is navigator dot push to the another page over here, material page route, route, right? So I guess that is correct over here. material page page route, we need this one. And in the builder we don't need to pass any builder over here. And then what I will return from here, each our page that will be of the text animation, right? And this will be of the, let's arrange it properly over here, and that should be of the const. And let's have this one over here, and let's close it over here, and I guess that should be fine. And here let's have a const of the text, and we'll just say text styl style and animation, and that should be fine. And then what we'll do is over here we'll go and add that home screen over here. So I guess that's the spelling mistake over here. And then let's go over here to the home screen, and let's change this one to the home screen. And that's it. So let's try to run our application. Let's go over here, create a JSON file, and then let's try to run it over here. And once the application is running, you can click on this particular button and it will take you to that screen, and we have animated text style, and you can just click on it. You can see that it get animated over there. So you can add a different kind of the animation. So if you like to change the animation over here, you can go to this particular animated text style over here, and you can find the other properties that you can actually use. So it comes with the curve. So let's go and change that particular curve over here, and curves curves dot, then you can add a different kind of the animation that you can add. So let's say bounce in, and if you try to hot reload, and let's try to click on me, and you can see that the animation is bouncing now. Right, so this is a simple implicit animation, and I guess that's all for this lesson, and on the next lecture we will see some more animation. Till then, have a great day.